We're getting right to breaking news here on Up with KREM. Right now, in any moment, we are expecting police to give an update on the shooting of Charlie Kirk, that happening in Utah.
So yesterday, Charlie Kirk was at Utah at a university hosting an event where college students were there. We want to get right to this press conference now, as it looks like it's getting started here. So take a listen in.
Thank you.
Kirk hosting an event. During that event, where thousands of people were attending, he was shot and killed.
This event had thousands of students at Utah Valley University. That's in Orem, Utah. This was a part of his American Comeback Tour, where he was debating students on campus. That's the format that he followed when he would visit schools. And at this event, police saying that he was shot by someone from a rooftop. And there is an active manhunt right now to find that gunman. Police took 2 people of interest into custody in the last 24 hours. However, those people have since been released. They've been cleared. So we're still working to get more clarity on how police thought those people were involved. It looks like the press conference
Sounds like they're
is
just
going to
still
be getting
doing
started here in just a bit.
Now, one thing that we know happened during this event yesterday is that there were thousands of people there, so there was a lot of video circulating. These are events that people often take video of. They typically go viral, a lot of these conversations that Kirk has with students online. So there are many angles and very graphic videos of exactly what happened. Not only video of Kirk and what happened, but also video of suspected shooter up at the top of one of the buildings at University of Idaho. Now, before we get to this press conference, as it looks like it's going to be a minute before they get officially started, we want to take a moment to talk here locally. We want to get right to our meteorologist, Thomas Patrick, for a look at weather.
Yeah, good morning. And weather-wise here, we are tracking chances for thunderstorms today. From last night, we had a big wave that was pressing through north central Idaho, but it has, for the most part, fizzled out. There might still be a few spots of rain kind of along what was that boundary line, but a large majority of the energy has all faded as of 6 a.m. But the air and the atmosphere is going to reload for another round of thunderstorms by this afternoon and evening. So that's what we'll be tracking into the day today. As for current temperatures, if you're just about to get ready for your day, kind of in the 50s and 60s throughout the inland northwest. Cool spots, of course, in northeastern Washington at 51 degrees currently in Deer Park and Colville.
Here's a live look at the traffic impact right now. This is I-90 in Barker. You can see traffic moving great in both directions, maybe a little bit more volume in the westbound lanes right now, but overall things are moving smoothly in both directions. We'll keep a close eye on traffic throughout the morning, let you know if there's any problem spots. On Up with KREM, we bring you weather and traffic together every 30 minutes. Today marks 24 years since the September 11th terror attacks. There are several memorials planned throughout the morning as we pause to remember those who died.
In New York City, people are gathered at Ground Zero, where they are reading the names of each of the victims.
At this time, 24 years ago, a second plane hit the South Tower of the World Trade Center. It was at 9:03 Eastern Time. That's 6:03 here on the West Coast. Let's take a live listen in as the memorial marks the time of the attack.
Chris Romeo Besson,
Jeffrey Donald Bittner,
Albert Belwa Blackman Jr.,
Christopher Joseph Blackwell,
Rosetta Blackburn,
Susan Leigh Blair,
Harry Blending Jr.,
Janice Lee Blaney,
Craig Michael Blass,
Rita Blau,
Richard Middleton Blood Jr.,
Michael Andrew Bacardi.
More than 2,600 people were killed at the World Trade Center site.
As this memorial continues, another is just getting started at the Pentagon. That is where President Trump is scheduled to attend. We will bring you more from this memorial in our next half hour. You can also watch it live right now on KREM 2+.
Well, this morning, the manhunt continues as law enforcement look for the shooter in connection to the death of conservative activist Charlie Kirk.
Like we mentioned earlier, Kirk was shot and killed yesterday during an event at Utah Valley University. He was the founder of Turning Point USA. He was at the school as part of his American Comeback Tour. Utah's Governor Spencer Cox said the shooting was a, quote, political assassination. Both Republican and Democratic political leaders have condemned the shooting. Already this morning, people have been leaving flowers outside of the Turning Point headquarters in Phoenix, Arizona.
You know, it's we're not in the same country that we used to be, and this stuff didn't happen before. And I hope and trust that they're going to continue with the message that he had and was doing. And it's a very tragic event.
Washington Representative Dan Newhouse shares, quote, "I was deeply saddened to hear Charlie Kirk has died from this despicable act of violence. We also recognize the unacceptable pattern of political violence we have witnessed in recent years." Congressman Michael Baumgartner called the shooting, quote, "terrible," adding, quote, "political violence must be rejected and its perpetrators brought to swift justice." Idaho Senator Mike Crapo also commented, stating Charlie was a leader in the conservative political movement with many promising years to come. His assassination is a vile and reprehensible act of political violence. Crapo continued to acknowledge Kirk's goal to have open conversation with people across the political spectrum. Kirk did make a stop at WSU's campus back in April, drawing a mixed crowd of protesters and supporters. Coming up in our next half hour, we'll have more coverage of this developing story. Well, today, the Spokane County Interstate Fair wants to celebrate all heroes as a part of its remembrance of 9/11.
Heroes Day at the fair means free admission for many first responders and military members in our area. Also, some special events as well. KREM 2's Christian Garza is live at the fairgrounds this morning with all the details. Good morning, Christian.
Yeah, good morning, Nicole and Tim. I'm here at the Salute to Service Memorial Truck, which is located here at the main gate of the fairgrounds as well. It is a big memorial with a lot of biographies of people who unfortunately lost their lives on 9/11. It has big words said "never forget" as well here right behind me. Now, speaking of Heroes Day, let's talk more about what the fair has planned for it. Now, first of all, Heroes Day means free admission for first responders. Now, this includes all military veterans, active military members, families of military members, police, firefighters, EMTs, and paramedics, as well as hospital staff, all the way from janitors to doctors. Just bring your work badge and your military ID to show the front gate. Now, there are also several events at the fair today to honor our heroes. At 11 o'clock this morning, there will be a Patriots Day wreath ceremony at the main gate. Then at noon, you can head to Bay 3 for notes and pictures of gratitude to our soldiers. While there, you can check out the take-home craft. Today, it's an American flag windsock. And we want to let you know about a few other September 11th events happening around our area. The Kootenai County Sheriff's Office is hosting a memorial ceremony. That's at 11 o'clock as well at the Silver Lake Mall in Coeur d'Alene. And tonight in Ephrata, people are invited to join the American Legion Post for a Patriot Day National Day of Service and Remembrance ceremony. The event starts at 5:30 tonight on the Grant County Courthouse lawn. Now, we'll have a lot more from the fair throughout the morning as well, and coming up a little later, we'll check in with the VFW Post 51 as well. In the next half hour, we have the ultimate fair love story involving a local veteran as well. But for now, live at the fair, Christian Garza, KREM 2 News.